You gotta talk with the
I'll just go like this.
That works. Continuing on with the 2021 SBLive Washington Virtual Media Day, where we are connecting with programs across the state of Washington, boys and girls. I'm Dan Dickow alongside Andy Bueller. This episode with Mount Spokane boys basketball program head coach David Wagenblast, as well as seniors Tyson Degenhart and Jojo Anderson. Coach, we'll start with you. This has been a very difficult season for a lot of programs in the fact that there's no certainty when the season was going to start. You guys just got the good word that you are going to stay with the plan of starting the season as expected on May 10th. What kind of feelings did you have when you got that news, and what kind of excitement does your team have?
Well, yesterday when I expressed the news to our guys in an open gym, one of our seniors, Kylo Simpson, who hadn't heard the news yet, started jumping up and down and ran to me and did not socially distance as he gave me a big, huge hug. He was so excited. So needless to say, we are very grateful to get a chance and hopefully have the opportunity to compete this year.
Coach, you guys are a program that has really started to build something special over on the east side of the state. You've been to the state tournament now, I believe, 3 years in a row. You have a really good team coming back this year, led by Tyson, who's signed with Boise State, and Jojo, who's a great point guard, going to play at Whitworth in Spokane. What is the excitement level for you knowing you get one more shot to coach this great group of seniors?
Well, it's been a great journey. Of knowing these guys from getting a chance to meet them when they were in the 7th, 8th grade, and just knowing that, hey, two great competitors. And then throughout this whole process, getting a chance to work with them. I think for me, the biggest thing that I just wanted to get a chance to do was to work with these guys one more time, and to go to practice with them one more time, and to talk hoops with them, and to just to be together, and to work with guys who are arguably two of the best players in our school's history. This is, these two guys have been an absolute joy and a big part of what our culture, they've built it. And so, we're very honored to be able to get a chance to work with these two.
Similar question for you, Jojo and Tyson. After about the longest offseason you guys have ever had and probably will ever have, what excites you most about getting back and rolling it out one more time?
For me, I think it's just getting back and playing on our home court, and especially with the way we went out last year, not the ideal way, with losing to Eastside Catholic in a heartbreaker, and then not having our best game in the state tournament against Seattle Prep. I think we just kind of want to redeem ourselves from what we had last year, because we had a good group and we're returning a great group this year. So I think it's just going out one more time and laying it all out there.
I'm just excited to get a feel for basketball again, just be on a court and just get competitive with a bunch of guys that want to win games and stuff. So
yeah, you guys look around and you're going to be playing a localized schedule. I know there's no big gold ball at the end of this season, but what is the ultimate goal this year? Is it GSL supremacy?
Definitely is. That's going to be our state title this year. And we still have some good teams in our league with CV and Gonzaga Prep and Ferris, and so we're gonna have to go out and compete every night and go earn that GSL championship.
I feel the same.
You had an injury in the off season. You've had a shoulder surgery. So it doesn't look like you're going to play this year, but you're committed to play at Whitworth. How are you going to be an impact for your team this year, even though it doesn't look like you'll be on the court?
I think a big thing for me is just try to make sure that the culture continues on. And so we prefer hard workers over talent any day. And I just want to preach that to the younger guys and make sure that I leave a lasting effect on that. And I think it's good just to pass on knowledge and what I know from other previous good teams at Mount Spokane, and just keep us a good program as long as we can.
How has each one of you stayed prepared to go into this season? I know, Jojo, you're not able to play this season, but I guess this question is more directed to Tyson. How have you been able to stay in shape and prepare and work on your game, Tyson, not just for this year, but to continue to get ready to play at Boise State for Leon Rice?
Well, I've been trying to stay in shape by getting in the weight room 5 days a week, and then trying to play pickup as much as I can throughout the week with different groups, and finding space wherever I can to get better, whether that's outside at my elementary school by my house or in a half-court gym, just wherever I can. So just trying to get better.
Tyson, you have a teammate on your AAU team who is going to be joining you at Boise State, Kobe Young. That news came not too long ago. What does it mean having somebody that you're comfortable with, that and can contribute, joining you at the next level?
It's super exciting. I'm really happy for him. I'm glad he's found his right spot at Boise State, and couldn't be happier. It's going to be really exciting having someone I'm pretty close with be there with me, and go through the journey of college basketball with me.
Coach Wagenblast, will bring you back in for a few more questions. I've gotten to know you for over the last couple of years because obviously I live in Spokane as well. You're a guy that likes to ask a lot of questions of a lot of coaches and expand your basketball knowledge. With no season this winter, what did you try to focus in on with your basketball knowledge to be able to impact the Mount Spokane program? Did you watch a lot of college, watch a lot of NBA team stuff, or individual stuff?
Yes. I watched our season last year, every game twice. I watched the season before that, the entire forward, and then I watched as much as I could with regards to, there's always stuff people out there can learn, and so we joined Zoom calls with college coaches, whether it be with some assistants from Baylor. We joined in and watched as much as I could, or tried to take stuff from a lot of colleges, and just try and take and see if you can implement it with your own guys, and to bring that kind of creativity, try and bring that kind of stuff to our program, and to try and learn and expand as much as you can. And for us, getting a chance to work with guys who can then all of a sudden make you look good, because if you say, hey, let's put this in, and then you have people that can implement that, then that's a lot of fun as a coach.
So I want to keep you in the frame here, but this question is for Jojo and Tyson. If you make a mistake in the game or at practice, and you're about to raise an eyebrow from Coach Wagenblast, if you look over, what is the characteristic that he has? Does he raise his hand? Does he stomp his foot? What might it be when you've really set him off?
No, I've only seen it once in my life, where if he crumples up the practice plan, that means you are running for the rest of practice. Or in the game, he loves to flail his arms up. That's how you know he's probably on the bench after that. Or you make another mistake, it's don't make another mistake. And so, yeah.
On my side, I think he gives me a little glare. It's like, you shouldn't have done that. See that every once in a while, and I don't like seeing it. So that's something I just try for perfection, so I don't ever have to see that glare again.
Awesome. Well, last question here, and I'll let you guys get going. Favorite sports movie for each one of you?
Coach Carter, absolutely.
So remember the Titans.
How do you go with just one? So, that's tough. But on the top of my head, Miracle.
Wow, a hockey movie from a basketball coach.
Yeah, wow.
Wasn't expecting that one, but it is a good one, that's for sure. So, Coach, Jojo, Tyson, for Andy Bueller and myself, Dan Dickow, and everybody at SBLive Washington, we appreciate the time. Well, thank you for joining our virtual media day. Look forward to following the season, and hopefully you guys can get in a full schedule based on everything that's going on. So thanks again for joining. Best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.